Children are not orphans or homeless. In northern Nigeria, they are popularly known as Almajiris. The children told Channels Television that on a routine basis, they go out to beg for alms, feeding themselves and their guardians in some cases. An estimated 8 million northern children are engaged in the Almajiri system, an Islamic school system common in northern Nigeria, Chad and Niger Republic. The idea behind the Almajiri system is to inculcate in the young children the culture of memorizing and reciting the Koran at an early stage. Children as young as 4 are sent by their parents in search of knowledge. Some of the children in this system usually sleep in their guardians' houses, often in very unpleasant conditions without parental visitation. Many Almajiris end up on the streets begging for alms, hawking and other forms of child labor. The Secretary General of an umbrella body of Muslims in Nigeria, Jamaltru Nasril Islam, says he is concerned about the future of the children in the Almajiri system.
Originally, the concept is good, but it has been bastardized. But in the beginning, that was how it was, and not anybody to come on the street and say, "Give me food." And by the way, you wonder when do they even study? As early as 5 o'clock in the morning, they are on the street. Afternoon, in the evening, in the night. Okay, when do they go to even study the Quran?
He says it is un-Islamic to treat children in a manner that will jeopardize their collective well-being.
There's nothing Islamic about it. Roaming the street, there's nothing. How can just disturbing people on the main road, ball bashing and begging? There's nothing Islamic. It is only a bad culture, quite unfortunately, which is now being pushed to religion, and because nobody defends this except the Creator, and scholars must come to tell people that this is not part of Islam at all.
In a move to integrate the Almajiri school system into basic education system, the federal government embarked on construction of Almajiri model schools in some states in the north. This is in addition to integrating the curriculum of the Almajiri system with that of the conventional one in order to add value and empower the children. Speaking to Channels Television at a one-day education summit in Kaduna, the State Commissioner of Education, Mr. Muhammad Usman, said model Almajiri schools will bridge the gaps that currently exist between the Quranic schools and the mainstream education structure.
The federal government has built about 5 of such schools in the state, and the responsibility of managing these schools will lie on the state.
However, the Secretary General of Jamaltru Nasril Islam says state governments need to do more to make the schools a reality.
The beginning of the inauguration of the laying the foundation was done in Gansa in Jigawa State, that was led by the Vice President. But these states, up to this moment, have not come to show that we have built this, and these schools will take away this number of pupils. The government must squarely face this problem. It should be more of proactive measure on ground rather than paperwork and talking.
But in spite of the challenges these children face, they still have dreams of a brighter future. As government intensifies efforts towards transforming the Almajiri system in line with contemporary realities, observers are of the view that the authorities concerned must have the political will and genuine desire to address the underlying challenges associated with the Almajiri system.